It's strange how quickly life on the road becomes totally normal. For the last 5 months, we've driven thousands of kilometres, crossed deserts, survived the outback, and slowly made our way south in our little home on wheels. And today we make our way into one of Australia's most famous national parks, the Grampians.
How beautiful is this little lookout? The weather has been shocking. It is so cold. This morning, well, a few hours ago, it was a real feel of 4 degrees. So we've been tucked up with the diesel heater on. It is rainy and windy, but we're going to go for a little drive and find a spot to camp for the night. It feels like we're back in New Zealand. Except this time we have a diesel here.
Not an electric blanket.
Electric blanket was great. Down by another lake, another little donation camp for the night. But I don't think we're going to be outside. I want to be in the warmth of the van. Okay, it's time to turn this van into a cozy wonderland. We call this lounge mode. This is my favourite mode because it normally means watching TV in bed. We obviously sleep the other way, but this is so comfy and you can have a movie night. If we can be bothered, we'll set up with a projector, but it's just so cozy here.
Thank you. Cheers.
We're rewatching the old series, Hamish and Andy True Stories. If you haven't watched it, do yourself a favour and go back.
So good. The next morning we drove into the heart of the Grampians National Park, and the road alone did not disappoint. The weather here can change on a dime. 1 minute it's raining, the next it's, well, beautiful. Our first stop was the Pinnacle, one of the Grampians' most iconic hikes. The higher we climbed, the more unreal the landscape became. Welcome to the Grampians.
This view is unreal already. We've only been going for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So over the weekend or tomorrow, there is a 50-kilometre ultra through here with a massive amount of elevation. It's insane. And then the next day, there's 100 miles, which is almost, I think they said 146 kilometres. Oh my God. And they've got to finish it by the weekend going up and down these peaks. That is crazy. We'll just stick with our little 4K hike. Beautiful, eh? Yeah. Made it to the halfway seat. Oh, it's a bit high for me. It's not quite relaxing when your legs aren't long enough. It's an echidna, they're so rare. Oh my God. They're so cute when they walk, their little bums waddle. Oh my God, yeah, come over here. That was so cute. That's only the second echidna I've ever seen in the wild. I think actually ever seen.
Never saw one in Carnarvon Gorge.
Yeah, but it just waddled away from us. It just kind of went, whoop. and its little bum went. How sick is this?
So made it to the peak of the Pinnacle.
It is very windy and so cold.
It's pretty fresh, it's giving us New Zealand vibes.
It's so nice. There's this lake over here. We drove past there this morning. Oh, but I don't think I can stay up here much longer. Good thing we brought layers. My ears are cold. How cool is this? These are huge, such spectacular rock formations. So we've come a slightly different way on the way back. This is called the rock cutout or something. The next viewpoint is apparently the Grand Canyon. So let's go there. Lo and behold, we have Melbourne, the Grampians' finest Grand Canyon. It's actually pretty spectacular. I'm just giggling at the name. Pretty awesome. You can just do a little loop that comes around to here. Take about half an hour up and around if you don't have time, but the other one will take you about an hour and a half to 2 hours what we did. I think it's worth it. Anyway, back to the car. Back to the van and have a post-hike snack, I think. We got grapes and a more looking kiwi that clearly needs to be eaten.
Let's do it. We finished the day at the most perfect sunset spot, the Balconies, watching the last light roll out across the Grampians. And in true Ben and Shelley style, the next morning we were up before sunrise, heading to Boroka Lookout. And somehow the Grampians looked even better in the early morning light.
Not obvious. We're at the Lakeview Lookout. It's very beautiful. The sun is so warm and lovely. Very sleepy after another early start. This is just like a little 10-15 minute walk, little stroll. Now we've got a nice drive apparently down the mountain to another viewpoint, and then we'll go back into town, and we've got a bigger hike planned for this afternoon. Hopefully this beautiful weather holds for us today.
So we're on another hike in the Grampians. This one is the hike up to Boronia Peak. From town it is just over 4.5 kilometers up and some 300 plus meters of elevation. So we'll see how we get on. we reckon it's going to take us a few hours to do, because that is savage. Kind of puts it into perspective, all the people running 50 kilometers trail running all around the hills today, and they were finished at like 10 o'clock. So we'll see how we go. Already lost.
No, that's a trail to Boulder Rock. It. Well, it certainly is. 360-degree views. Very hard to spin around up here. And it's absolutely stunning. But other than that little rock scramble, the hike was pretty boring. Very much no view, the odd view.
Yeah, not the best hike.
Beautiful, beautiful view at the top, but definitely not my favourite that we've done around here.
Back in the van. Sorry we lost you for a bit there. We ended up just coming down, and as I'm sure we said, it was actually a bit boring. South Ray. It wasn't the most exciting hike. The best part was definitely the 10% at the top, where you scramble up and you have the view over to each side. On the way down, we were tired, and it rained a tiny little bit. And then we just went to the pub and had a pint and watched the runners come in after their 50-kilometer race, making our small 10k hike feel rather inadequate. But anyway, we're off now to find camp for the night. So, catch you when we catch you. By the time we finished our hike, that was the end of our time in the Grampians, and we were honestly completely exhausted, but in the best possible way. After months of long roads and dry landscapes, this place felt like a breath of fresh air.